Good morning, all you thrifters and pickers out there. It's Monday, so I'm going to go through 10 sales I made this week on Amazon and eBay. It was kind of a slow one. I made a couple sales in each. Amazon just was doing real well the week before, and this week it kind of slowed down. So I had a struggle to get the 10 best sales, but here we go. This is the number 10 sale. I sold a couple ink cartridges today, so be on the lookout for those. Your little bolo. I paid only a quarter for this thing at a Salvation Army, I think it was. And I put it up an auction, and it got a few bids on it. 5 bids, you see here. 5 bids. And ended up at $13.55. So I think I started the whole bidding process at like $6, because that's kind of the minimum I wanted for that. And it went up, so $13, $13.55 out of a quarter is pretty good. A couple $1,000% ROI. Next one, number 9. If you remember, a couple weeks ago in a haul video, I got a box of SpongeBob Legos, kind of free, with a hat I purchased for $1. He threw in the box of Legos, and it wasn't a lot in there. These are all the specialty pieces. Even there's a little SpongeBob without the head there. Not on the common pieces, but these are all the specialty pieces out of the box. I just threw into an auction up there, or not an auction. I did a buy it now for $8.50 plus ship. I guess I shipped free in this one. It was only a buck or something to ship, so it's made $6 off something free. So that's pretty good. And number 8 is one of the Polo Ralph Lauren ties. Actually, it was my favorite one of the bunch that I picked up at Goodwill for $1.50. Sold it. I accepted the best offer of $14.95. I think it was. We went back and forth on that offers, and then shipping $2.95. And then the next one, we're going back to eBay. This is number 7. This is my first international sale. Sold for $24.95 asking price. It's just an LL Bean wrinkle resistant, although I see some wrinkles in there. And funny thing, I guess I had international sales clicked off with the global shipping. I didn't know I did that, and the buyer emailed me if I would switch it to international first class. I went ahead and did that, calculated international first class, and he bought it. It was to Japan. I checked his feedback first to make sure it wasn't a scam or anything. He had lots of good feedback, so I'm pretty sure we're okay there. Number 6, another book that sold. I actually had a couple books sell this week. This one went for $15 used, and that's pretty good. You can see here it had 250 used for starting at $3, and so I went in the low range on Prime sellers, which was $15, and somebody purchased it for me for $15 over one of these merchant fulfilled people at $3. So goes to show you I don't pay attention to the lowest price here if it's merchant fulfilled. Prime sells. This is that little toy I picked up at a garage sale 2 weeks ago for $1. Had no idea what it was. It's something you plug into your computer and play games with, I guess. It sold rather quickly. I sold it for $15 too. You can see it Prime here. Somebody else is selling it for $15. And it went rather quickly. A couple days after it hit the warehouse, it went. So I guess they're popular. And then I'm going to show you a couple of my grocery items. I only have a couple of grocery items left. They have really ground down. They were selling really good back in April. So I bought a lot more of these next 2 products. And then they just ground to a halt. And I sold a couple recently. This is a gluten-free instant oatmeal I get from my liquidator. And it's a package of 3, and I packaged it myself. I buy them for, these were like $1.50 each. So it's $4.50 my cost for a pack of 3. And yeah, this is me here. So I sold it for the $29.90 this week, and I have a two left, so I hope they sell quick. I saw them this week again at my liquidator, so I don't know if I'm going to buy more or not. I might. I mean, they do sell. It takes some time, but you see, it's a big profit item. $4.50 to $30 is pretty good profit return on investment there. A little bit of time to, package 3 together. You got to shrink wrap it or stretch wrap it. Put a bunch of different labels on it. Your suffocation warning, your set do not break up labels. So it's a little bit of work, but I think it's well worth the price. Next one is a cookie mix 4-pack. I get them for $1.16 a piece, and I was selling them for $30 a while back ago. And when they sold back in April, they sold quickly. So I went and bought every pack they had left, packaged them up, and sent them. And then they just kind of ground to a halt. I've sold 3 or 4 in the past week or so. So I have 3 left here. Yeah, my liquidator still has some. So I'm debating if I'm going to go do these again. Yeah, I might. We'll see. And then again, from a couple of weeks ago, I got this Curious George book pack. Where did I get it? Either garage sale or the swamp meet. I think it was the swamp meet. I paid $2 for it. No, it was a garage sale. Paid $2 for it. And sold it for $32. It was new wrapped, but it had a rip in it, so I couldn't sell it new. I sold it used, very good, disclosed, and even took a picture of it, that it had a rip in the wrapping, but the package was fine. And it sold within a few days of being received in the warehouse. And then big item number 1 was this little doohickey. It's a little electronic battery-operated thing. It was in one of those blister packs. Paid $1 for it. I actually sold mine for $42. New for $42. You can see the price is dropping a little bit here, but don't pass up these little things that look like cheap little electronics, because they sell for bigger dollars. And $1 turning into $42 within within a few days of hitting the warehouse is pretty good. I think this went within 3 days of hitting the warehouse. So, and I would never pay $42 for it, but somebody did. So don't overlook those little blister pack electronics. They sell. So that's it. My top 10 items from this past week. I hope sales pick up this week, and I hope your sales pick up as well. I know it's slow out there. My bank account is reflecting it, so I'm hoping before my next payday from Amazon, which is July 5th, so I have 1 week to get my sales going up so I can get a decent payday out of Amazon. So until next week on Top 10, I'll see you later.